Lenovo's aggressive smartphone campaign is resulting in another nice iPhone-looking but quite a budget-class Android device, the Lenovo S60. S60 is a cheaper version of the popular Lenovo S90 model, which was unbelievably close to be mistaken with the new iPhone 6. But this time we have a cheaper phone, just a bit over 200 euros. Its case is made of plastic and its profile is not as slim as its more expensive brother is. But the weight is still pretty acceptable. You will really appreciate that once having the device in your palm. It feels solid and well built, despite being pretty plasticky in feel as well. However, the case is made of some sort of unibody piece of plastic, the camera is nicely integrated into the panel, so no issues about that at all. This one is offered in bronze, but white color is also available and looks pretty cute. There is a bit too much space on both sides of the screen, but I can surely live with that. There is a micro SD card slot and 2 SIM card slots as well. I would advise you to extend the storage, especially if you're planning to install some games that require a lot of space on the phone, because only 8 GB is the amount integrated. Android control touch keys were not illuminated. This is definitely bad, and I hope Lenovo will change that. I mentioned the 5-inch screen. Its resolution is 720 by 1280, quite usual for such class smartphone. Pixel density here is more than good, or at least sufficient to deliver nice and crisp picture. Screen is IPS and colors are rich and contrasty. Viewing angles are really good. As usual, my overall conclusion about Lenovo displays is high, as I consider them one of the most vibrant and bright on the smartphone market. Tech specs sound pretty competitive as well. Quad-core Snapdragon processor, the 410, the Adreno 306 video accelerator and 2 GB of RAM. The device works pretty smooth and I really liked it. However, I would advise you not to press it too hard with hardware-demanding games or apps. The amount of RAM allowed me to run a lot of apps without no bother to the smooth user interface experience. The interface itself is actually pretty cool. It is a combination of Lenovo's graphics design plus some of the sweetest Android Lollipop features. Yes, S60 works with the Android Lollipop 502. That was the one pre-installed on our test device, so check for updates, because it's worth to upgrade here. We've got the 2 steps drop-down menu, the lock screen notifications, or the cool multitask menu of Lollipop, for example. At the same time, there is the typical Lenovo interface without application sub-menu. Everything installed is either on your home screen or in folders, again on your home screen. But that is something that was surprisingly good looking to me, so I definitely liked it. There are different interface themes to choose from, but probably you know that if you've seen other Lenovo smartphones. There is this shortcut button called the White Touch, which allows you to access a lot of apps from wherever you are in the menu or a game or whatever. If you don't like it, just deactivate it from the notification menu. I was a bit skeptic about the battery at first. It is just about 2100 mAh, but seems relatively good standing. A day and a half with some combined use shouldn't be a problem. The 13 megapixel camera? Well, not too good normally, but working pretty well for sure. I was nicely surprised by the HDR capabilities, and I can say that it's at least at the level of most other cameras in this price range. Overall, if you ask me, I'd be pretty happy to have this smartphone. But at this price point, it has a great rival in the face of Meizu M1 Note. It looks better in almost every aspect, starting from screen resolution and technology, CPU and screen size. But of course, we're going to check that in our upcoming review of the Meizu M1 Note. Visit laptopmedia.com and subscribe to the channel for more videos and reviews like that. See you there, bye.